Welcome to the 2019 BlizzCon Preview Show. As you can see, we're getting ready for BlizzCon 2019, and I'm going to tell you about all the exciting things happening to esports this year, whether you're here with us or at home with your virtual ticket. So, let's get started. Let's start in the control room. I'm going to talk to some of the folks responsible for bringing the World of Warcraft esports experience to you at BlizzCon. Hi, David.
Hi, Emily.
Oh, and here's Sam.
Hey, what's up, guys?
So can you tell us what can we expect from BlizzCon this year?
Yes, so BlizzCon and esports, World of Warcraft, we have two special competitions for you guys this year. So the first day is going to be the Mythic Dungeon International, and it's going to be the global finals of that event. And what we're looking at with that is a 5 versus 5 PvE tournament. On the other hand, we have the Arena global finals as well. And that's a 3v3 PvP competition to where two teams battle it out to the death to figure out who's going to be the winner.
Yep. Earlier this year, we actually had a clash between NA and EU at the Mythic Dungeon International LAN. Method EU and Method NA went back and forth, and it was epic.
Now, can you tell us a little bit more about the prize pool? How much are we looking at?
So with over $500,000 in prizing, this makes this BlizzCon the largest prize pool in WoW history.
Amazing. And with that said, let's take a look at some of our favorite moments from last year. I heard there's something exciting happening on one of the main stages, and Drew, hey!
Hey, good to see you, Emily.
You're exactly the person I was looking for.
Well, great.
So what makes Hearthstone so unique compared to the other games that we'll see at BlizzCon?
You know, a lot of the other games are team-based. Hearthstone is a 1v1 game. A lot of our players are very cerebral. They're in each other's heads battling it out. We had a really busy year last year in Hearthstone. This year has been even more exciting. The Hearthstone Grandmaster system has produced some of the best players in the world. So we're very excited to watch those epic moments here at BlizzCon.
There's something for everyone at BlizzCon. And for me, it's the Overwatch World Cup. And who better to talk to than Trevor and, hey, our head coaches from Team USA and Team Canada. Hey, guys. Now, Trevor, you've been working for the Overwatch World Cup ever since its inception. So tell us, what can we expect from the Overwatch World Cup this year?
Last year, we only had 8 teams. This year, we actually opened up the format, so any team that wanted to be able to come and represent their country or region had the ability to do so. For me, it's always been about bringing out new countries that you never expect to compete on a global stage and seeing the fandom and the excitement that comes out of those teams. We had a really cool story about Team Ireland that's built up a really strong community just within their region. They haven't had any players in Overwatch League before. They haven't really had any major showings in other tournaments, but they're able to represent their community here at BlizzCon, and that's just one story of many.
Wow, that's very cool. So Tickety, this is your first year at BlizzCon, right?
Yeah, my first year as head coach for Team Canada and my first time going to BlizzCon.
So what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, obviously, number one thing is the competition. We're here to show our stuff on stage. In terms of BlizzCon itself, I too am a big Blizzard fan my whole life. I'm ready to nerd out as much as I can in the free time that I get. But more than anything, looking forward to meeting all the fans at BlizzCon and seeing all the energy that they bring to the stage.
Now, last year, Team Canada got the bronze medal.
Yeah, that's right.
So what are you aiming for this year? And who do you feel like your top competitors are?
So we're always going to be there to win. We've set some high expectations and we're coming in to surpass them. We're working for the goal this year.
Oh yeah? Well, we got Team USA sitting right here. Arrow, this is not your first rodeo.
Well, I think this year for the U.S. World Cup thing it's all about redemption. This competition last year, we didn't quite go as far as we wanted to. So we want to come out really strong this year and create a good show for the fans. As a whole, outside of the top 5, we're always on the lookout for teams like, Sweden and Finland, teams like that. Denmark, I think, are all going to be really strong teams that we want to keep our eye on for sure.
It's also about the exciting communities that can come out. So we've got countries that have never seen competitive play before, like India and Saudi Arabia, are fielding teams at World Cup this year. It's going to be really interesting to see how they do and see if we can have a dark horse make it into the group stage.
The event that has been at BlizzCon the longest is the WCS Global Finals. This is the 9th StarCraft II event at BlizzCon. Hi, Adrian.
Hey.
Now, how much of a prize pool are we looking at? What can the players expect to take home?
So $700,000. It's likely that the winner will take home more than $200,000. It's really a staggering amount of money.
Now, last year was absolutely epic. I remember people couldn't stop telling us about how finally a Western player has beat the Koreans.
No non-Korean player had ever won at BlizzCon. And this isn't just in StarCraft 2, this is going back to the original StarCraft. And so it was an amazing, phenomenal feat by Serral to come into that tournament and really show the world what he could do as a player.
So tell us, do you think Serral will be able to duplicate his success?
Yeah, it's really interesting. So this year, the storyline, last year it was, can Serral beat the Koreans? This year is, can anyone beat Serral? It's his two biggest rivals are one, a veteran Korean player, Stats, but the other is a 17-year-old Italian player. And so it's really interesting to see this sort of new guard, old guard, all getting together to see if they can beat Serral.
These are moments you don't want to miss. BlizzCon 2019 is just around the corner, so make sure you're ready. Check out our website at blizzcon.com for the latest schedule and updates. Don't miss the live action. And if you can't be here, get your replays and your incredible goodies with your virtual ticket. We'll see you soon here at BlizzCon 2019.